Hello, this is Kyeongmin Kim from the Servite Medical Device Club. Today, as you can see, we'll be donating our medical device to our patient, Mr. Daniel. We're going to get it loaded up, as you can see, and we're going to meet him and greet him. Hello, we're from the Servite Medical Device Club, and as you can see right now, we're in front of the patient's house. We're going to drop off the medical device as our donation, and we're going to talk to him for a little while. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Daniel. It's great to see you. I'm Jacob to represent the Servite Medical Device Club. I wanted to donate this device to you that we made, and I hope it aids your recovery.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, Mr. Daniel. So right now, I'm going to show you how to operate the device. So with no further ado, let's place your hand in there. Let me lock that for you.
Should we put it
No, that's fine. Just rest it in there. Oh, careful, let me lock that in again. Alrighty. And make sure your hand is covering it well. Oops, sorry. And let me put those pads in there. The left pad, and then the right pad. And then I'll strap onto your Velcro. Make sure this is tight when you use it.
Okay.
There we go. And then from here, all you have to do is move the device. Now I'm going to move it very slowly. Like that.
That's good.
And you can get to your center position. Or maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. And then to open up your hands,
Uh-huh.
all you have to do is move the dial. Now if you do it towards the right, it opens it up like that. And that kind of stimulates the hand opening. And when you close it down, it simulates the hand closing. So that's basically the gist of the device. I hope you can use it well. Please feel free to cut some of these foam out if it does hurt in any way.
Mm-hmm.
For this padding, you're supposed to put it at the side of the opposite of your palm so that it doesn't end up putting too back. So it kind of prevents your...
So you mean over here?
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
So it prevents your hand from going a little too back.
Too far back.
Yeah.
'Cause that's not good for the cartilage at the joint here.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you can basically, I guess like he recommended, you can put it at, when you like first put it on the device, you can put it a little bit angled.
Okay,
And
and then go that.
Yeah.
Because right now I want to go more straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
The further out from the body, the better.
Mm-hmm. I see. So maybe somewhere like that.
At least clinically speaking.
And then you can, kind of move it around. If your thumb isn't like fully inside, what you can always do is try to push it in a little bit more in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this guy should. If you can make this tighter, this one. Yeah, because the thumb is always the key for unlocking the rest of the hand.
Right.
If you can bring the thumb back, then they can help these guys loosen up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then, always when you want to close it, you can always just.
What's the most that it can open?
The most it can open. Well, I'll just try. Just tell me when to stop.
Keep going. The more the better.
Do you think this is good?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it can open up like indefinitely.
Like completely
Yeah,
wide?
completely. But usually we don't do.
No,
we didn't do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think like right about there should be good.
Mm-hmm. And you can always just control that with the dial. There's no like self-moving parts or like springs inside, so 100% everything's moved by you. So no need to like worry about it like suddenly moving or anything like that.
Any jerks or any of that stuff. Okay, very cool.
Alrighty.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Nice and steady. That's fine. That'll be good for the spasticity.
Yeah.
I think one thing I've learned, I don't know if you guys are open for any input at all,
Oh yeah, of course.
is that you want to connect the thought of opening the hand yourself or with some kind of visual aid. So what I can do is I could have I have a tablet there, I could put it here.
Right.
So like, I guess kind of simulate some like, let's say somebody's grabbing a basketball or something where they have to open the hand. So basically it's visual stimulation.
Oh, I see.
And at the same time I can I think, because I still have some electrical input here,
Mm-hmm.
which is what moves your muscles. I'm sure you guys know that, right? From your brain, the signal, the electricity.
Yeah.
So the more you can connect, make that link
Mm-hmm.
between, like basically fooling yourself,
Right.
like you eventually make it a reality.
Mm-hmm.
So if later on you guys develop something, maybe have some kind of like basic, I guess, demonstration of somebody doing something with opening their hand.
Right.
So the person can visualize it for themselves too. That would be something to consider later on.
Yeah,
That
that's
would be
something, yeah.
supplemental to this.
We can definitely work on that. Kind of maybe hold like an iPad holder or something like that in front of the device where you
Yeah,
can kind of see it.
and then also, I mean, anything that can relax. Also, like breathing exercises, because breathing helps you relax the muscle. Like
I see.
the more tense and maybe nervous or anxious I feel, the more the muscles, they're so sensitive. They pick up any little nervousness or any little tension,
Mm-hmm.
and they get really stiff.
I see.
You just minimal amounts translates to max amount of stiffness and contracting. So maybe recommend also setting up a good calm, cool environment.
Yeah.
With visual aids.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely.
cool. Anything you can integrate to the device would make it easier for patients like me, because my case is moderate. There's people who are just completely
It's completely stiff.
stiff, and I mean they're warriors, but I don't know how they do it. For me, I'm pretty mobile considering the severity of my surgeries.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I think that'd be cool. What I'm getting at is try to incorporate as many of the senses as you can, so you kind of come at it in a complete approach, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You can ask your father, you can ask any established professional, and I promise you, they'll agree with me.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So, okay.
Well, let me take that off from you.
Yeah, free me from that. And so question, so this have to pull out?
Oh, no. So basically, usually you can't put this in, but when you do want to put it in, all you have to do is just pull it back, and it kind
And
of
it snaps back in. Wow, that's so cool, you guys.
It's like a mini plunger almost.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Alrighty.
This is Leaders Scope.
Oh, it's Leaders Rehab Robot. It's one of their club sponsors.
Oh, that's awesome. That was very cool. Yeah, you can see now that this helps because it's relaxing. If you saw earlier, it was more like this,
Yeah.
and we want to avoid that.
Right.
So this is great. And then does your dad or you guys have a regimen? Because usually I get recommended do this many reps or like an
guess-
exercise program
I know what you mean. Kind of like when you go to like a gym, you have like a
or a therapy clinic.
yeah.
So let me give you an example.
Let me.
At my because I am doing rehab still.
Mhm.
They give me like these little. Yeah, see this one here?
Oh,
where they
yeah.
explain everything.
Mhm.
Pelvic, clock, full. Like basically they lay out instructions. I think you'd have to consult your father or someone to develop something like this
Yeah,
that you can
definitely.
bring with this.
Yeah, and we can also consult like our mentors, like Dr. Koba.
Oh, Dr. Koa, dude.
Yeah.
She is. You definitely want to keep talking to her. She's
Yeah.
amazing. I've known her for about half a decade now.
Oh wow.
So
Do you still go to St. Jude for rehab?
yeah, that's my home base is St. Joseph St. Jude Heritage. So they're a group,
Oh.
and I do go to her. And like I was telling your father, I'm due for the Botox injection soon, and that also basically will help a lot using this device and doing anything else with the hand. See, what you guys want, I know it might look, this is what you want, okay? You want it to be relaxed and loose instead of stiff and ripping
Yeah.
or curling.
Exactly. Or like.
So this is if you ask any doctor, any specialist, they'll tell you this is what you want, but you want to incorporate into ADLs, which stands for activities of daily living.
Mhm.
If you can develop something like that,
Mhm.
like this,
Like
a little
workout
plan,
Yeah.
workout plan,
Yeah, definitely.
and see how they have. I don't know how graphically inclined you guys are.
Oh, we
but,
can definitely ask one of our mentors to kind of like,
Sure,
our
you
club,
guys
club
can
members
draw.
work on that.
So like that right there, because us patients, we rely a lot on visual aid. So if I can see how it's supposed to be done, it'll be easier for me to do it. Even donning the device, you could probably do a step by step.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Well, it was very nice meeting you. Thank you very much for your club corporation. We'd love to, just get, give this device to someone who needs it rather than just put it in like a display case or something like that. So it's very good to see you. And if you have any questions or any like feedback or any like think like that little talk we just had, please feel free to email me or just call me or text me.
I usually do better with that, honestly, than email.
Oh, got it, yeah.
So I'll text you or call you, but everything I can think of right now, I would genuinely... Actually, my question should be, what do you guys plan on doing next? What is your goal? What is your long-term... What are you trying to go with this?
So after you use the device for like a month or two, what we're going to do is contact you again and kind of get some feedback on the actual device and like the minor details. So for example, like maybe we could put like a friction pad over here to stop your thumb from slipping, or just minor things like that. Or maybe like, oh, I want this to be a little bit more rounder, or something like, oh, we want this to be a little bit longer. Little things like that. And we plan to incorporate that into pretty much our second prototype.
Okay. And you guys will let me know when that's ready.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So I will reach out with any, and as you can tell, I like to add input because this has value beyond me.
Yeah,
what this can do for people, like I said, worse off than me or in similar situations. Stuff like this, the fact that you guys, I told you before, the fact that you guys are doing this, it's a big deal.
Oh, thank you.
So, thank you guys. All you guys.
Alrighty, so with that said, the first part of our club is now officially done. How did you feel about it, Michael?
Well, I thought that this whole experience was wonderful. One of the most important things to me is helping others, and this club and working with these people and helping to run it, it gave me a new way to do that. It was really, really fun, and I felt like I made a big impact. So
great. Why don't
was
you
great.
hand it off to Robert?
Absolutely.
It felt really good to be able to give back to the community that gave me so much. This club was really great.
Alrighty. How'd you feel, Seamus?
Well, I quite like helping people, and this club gave me a very good avenue to do so. So it was a pretty good experience so far.
Alrighty. With that said, as I'm repeating again, the first part of our club is now officially done. Good job, everyone on the team.